Welcome to the Life with Arellanos podcast. I'm Yayon's house.
Welcome to another Life with Arellanos podcast episode.
Race time. Welcome to it. Let's get ready to...
So, pasensya na.
Ano ba?
Hindi, pasensya na dahil, alam mo ba, sobrang... Okay, fine. You know what I'm feeling? You know what we can do?
Ano?
We can start off with, what are you feeling now?
Wow. Okay. Do you want to start that way? Do you have to get something off your chest, love? Sige,
pasensya
ilabas mo
na.
yan.
And you know naman kasi that...
Therapy natin to eh.
Yeah, you know naman kasi that it's a few days before I leave for 1 month work. 1 month's work.
Okay.
Diba? 1 month of working, 1 month of being away from you guys. And parang feeling ko lang na
1
parang...
month of freedom.
I don't see it
Why?
that
You
way.
don't see
Sorry,
it
I
that
don't
way.
really see it that way.
Sige.
If you see it that way, I do not totally see it that way. DB knows this. That's not my definition of freedom. It's actually medyo on the negative side because I'm away from you guys.
Okay.
But anyway, the reason why I started off like that because iniisip ko counting the days, ang dami kailangan gawin. So, but I still want to do this podcast. You
Okay.
know I want to do this
I
podcast.
know.
And I don't want it to be forgotten because I'm going back to the
Parang ayaw mo
objective.
siyang you don't want it to just like put it aside.
I don't want to Even though it's
Even
just,
if you have other things that you need to do.
Yeah, I still want to prioritize this because I'm going back to the primary objective
Of this.
of this. One is because this is good for us. And two, if we can inspire other people through from our experiences, then okay na tayo.
Okay.
All right. So today, we want to talk about
Dirty habits.
dirty habits, baby.
Let's get dirty.
Yeah, when I saw the outline, dirty is like, oh my God, we're getting kinky right away.
Not watching.
Okay, all right. Akala ko we're saving that for like a special episode. Man, now it's go dirty. Yung pala dirty yung...
Dirty as in literal na dirty habits. Naming dalawa. Before we got married and things that we discovered along the way.
Hindi nila alam kasi, of course, this generation or probably, if ever you're not very conservative,
Malamang,
kahit na hindi kayo kasal, parang magkasama na kayo sa bahay, nag-live-in na kayo for a good number of months or years.
And some people do that because they want to discover if they can live now with certain habits of that other person before they get
getting married.
We, on the other hand,
Didn't have any...
found out only once we got married.
Yes, but we didn't have any choice. We didn't have that option.
Yeah.
Parang ganun. So, parang feeling ko lahat yata ng
Well, I guess
dirty habits mo
another
nagaling
way-
sa akin.
Another way of thinking of it is, I guess, we also didn't let that
Hinder?
instill any fear in us.
Oh, yeah.
Kasi I mean, for others, parang, teka, kaya ko ba? Parang hindi ko pa ata masyadong kilala yung tao. So parang from knowing each other, it was different to knowing each other's habits inside the home. So parang mas naging matimbang, I guess, yung just loving and knowing each other. And parang whatever else came our way, whatever discoveries that would be, whatever surprises, wala na yun.
And we're discussing this because, sa totoo lang, we're talking about this. Personally speaking, it wasn't a huge thing for me. I never thought of it. I didn't even think na parang, paano kaya siya sa bahay? Wala. Parang, for me, it was just exciting for me to think nga na parang, wow, kasal na tayo.
And we can sleep in the same bed now.
We can sleep in the same bed.
We can wake up next to each other now.
Yeah, or
If anything, love, kasi we want to let them know that, yes, we didn't live in before getting married, but we did get to travel.
we did.
And that was our way of getting to know each other a little more in depth
Right.
through those trips.
So, who is dirtier?
Tinatanong pa ba yun?
So, I guess this is...
The end of the episode.
This topic is against me.
O hindi ah.
I'm just kidding.
No, we're not just talking about, of course, yung literal na dirty, just being makalat. But, I mean, I know I'm also guilty because a dirty habit of mine is, alam mo naman, pagdating sa oras.
Oh, so we're not just talking about like
No, we're talking about things that we discovered about each other, things, how we are dealing with it, how we
Okay.
dealt with it,
Okay,
how, yeah.
Cool.
So dun tayo.
Sorry.
Hindi, it's not all on you. Masyado ka naman guilty. Grabe ka naman.
Sensya na, I mean, yung default ko, iniisip ko na lang na, it's okay,
Ikaw
okay,
parati,
ako na lang.
papa.
Ako na lang, okay lang, I'll take the hit for you anytime.
What a victim.
So, yeah, anyway, parating pumapasok sa isipan ko na ilang beses akong pinagsabihin ng mom ko when I was growing up na, hindi mo na naman sinarado yung toothpaste cap. Hindi mo na naman binalik yung towel sa towel rack. Bakit yung t-shirt mo? Ilang beses mo na bang ginamit yan? Ayaw mo bang ipalaban na yan?
Okay, wait. Pause, love.
Okay, sorry.
Was there ever something, because I mean, for some people,
Mm-hmm.
there's that one habit that they cannot take, and it's the first thing that they try to notice with someone else. Was there something like that for you towards me? Was there one thing you were keeping an eye on na, sana hindi siya ganito kasi medyo maano ako dito.
I never had any, how shall I say this? I didn't have any expectations na ganyan ka-specific.
Okay.
Like yung, lalo na sa house, never did I expect you to
Know how to cook?
To know how to cook. No! These are pretty much like what society dictated, or until now dictates, as like
Should be a housewife.
a wife
should-
or a husband.
Oh.
Never. You know me. Parang I never follow the norm.
Yeah.
If there is one, if I have a middle name, it's not following or going against the grain. I think that's who I am. But yes, to answer your question, I never had any expectations.
nothing.
There was zero.
Like, kunwari may mga iba na, sana maganda yung paa niya. Kasi kung
Never.
Walang mga ganyan.
Never.
Hindi siya maalaga sa ganito.
Oh,
or, she
never.
eats too much sugar. Walang ganyan.
No,
Okay.
no. I loved everything about you
I think-
until now.
I think, I'm gonna
No.
miss you too, love. No, but I think in our case, love, what it was that we were just so excited to be together that we didn't nga look at those things.
No, I don't think so.
And then, even as we discovered them along the way when we got married, it was no biggie.
But it was I think, lalo na when we didn't have kids yet, things were less complex.
Yes.
Things were simpler. In terms of, sorry, going back to my definition of this topic kasi was yung your
Kalat
dirty
talaga.
habits sa bahay. I feel nga, or I felt, wala lang, we were just giddy. We were just excited.
We were just happy to be
We were
together.
just happy to be together and to like, okay, create this home, a small home, and then do whatever. Di ba? Be bunnies and make kids.
Grabe naman sa bee bunnies. But wasn't there anything that, because I'm sure you were different when you were living, were you any different compared to when you were living still with your dad and when you started to live here alone?
Okay, my dad,
Was there something that you discovered about yourself na, oh my goodness,
no.
ang kalat ko pala?
You know what?
or-
That's the problem because my dad was also makalat. My dad.
Thanks, Tito.
Ma-
Now I know who we got it from.
Rest in peace.
Okay.
I love you, Papa. But yeah, I think I got a lot of traits from Papa.
Okay.
I did. Some good ones. and
That you
some-
are still so proud of, even if they're not the best traits.
Yeah. Which to this day I feel medyo, I
You're
still
still
have
working on it.
I'm still working on. I still have habits of parang like for example, 'di ba, when we are in a cleaning mood,
Yeah.
that empty, 'di ba, parang when we're nesting before Astro was born, parang you had this like mood na
Yeah,
parang
I
I gotta fix everything. I gotta
Seriously, our home is the cleanest all the time
Before.
right before I give birth. Even when I think na, ay, panglima. Huwag tayo pumunta sa panglima, guys. Pangatlo na to, hindi na ako dadaan sa nesting. But I do each and every time, even if it's like 3 weeks before giving birth, bigla akong tatamaan ng nesting. And yeah, nadadamay ka.
and that it rubs off medyo
Onto you.
onto me a little bit. So, naisip ko, you know what? I want to clean the office. And then I realized, holy mother of goodness gracious floored, whatever it is, sobrang dumi ng office ko. I mean, pupunta na ako sa office ko like every day. Pero dahil nga nasa cleaning mode ako, I'm like, where will I even start? Where will I even start? That's why I guess, kinukwento ko to sa'yo, I think, na parang, pagbiyahe, whenever like we enter sa hotel room, we check in. I'm organized. I'm actually pretty organized. Yun nga, darating lang ako sa punto na parang it becomes, like, sobrang makalat na tipong, you know what, never mind.
I think what it is, love, you know what? This is probably the complete opposite to bringing out the best in each other because siguro ang nangyayari, kapag nasa biyahe ka, you don't have any PA or anyone cleaning up after you.
I never had.
You don't have anyone that you know will clean up yourself. So that's probably why you are forced to be organized. Whereas if you're at home,
that's true.
you know you've got Ate Weng, you know that you've got me there.
Yeah, that's true. And it also can be, you know, applicable to our kids.
Yes.
Diba? They're training na parang they know that they have, you know, people
to
help them. Buti na lang we did the podcast talaga. I'm learning so
which
much.
is why, love, I find that it's very important. Okay, this is my thing. Okay, so I think na-establish na natin na yung mas makalat sa aming dalawa, ito si Drew.
Ding, ding, ding.
So, I try to make it a point. I try to remind him that, you know, this is also the learning grounds for our children.
Correct.
And how you are, remember, it's no matter how much you tell them, it's what they see. It's
Right.
what you guys model that they will
Right.
pick up. And
Right.
so I try to tell Juna, love, it's not just for you, it's not just for me, but, you know, if we want our children to be clean and to learn how to clean up after themselves, we need to model that.
Absolutely. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yun na yun. I am so sorry. End the podcast.
Okay, so let's get specific, love. Let's get specific because I'm sure they want to know, gaano ba kakalat ba to si Drew?
Wait, bakit napunta na kagad sa akin? Dala ka lang,
No, because I'm sure they want to know. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
how that's not so bad.
So like, just like a benchmark of some sort.
Yeah.
Okay.
So paano, you know, so some of the habits na napansin ko sa'yo, love.
Okay.
You leave the drawers open.
Do I?
Yes, you do, love.
Oh. You know why?
Is that annoying or what?
No, they say kasi if you leave the drawers open, like there's the good spirit, good fortune will go inside the
Kailan ka
drawer.
pa naging mafeng shui? Huwag mga, oy, dahil sa feng shui na yan. Oy, nang-iimbento ka. Siyempre ang akin. Okay, I don't know if it's because I'm praning and I'm always thinking ahead. And I'm always thinking, what if biglang naghahabulan yung mga bata, tapos biglang they run into the corner of that drawer and, you know, or kunwari yung mga basa on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Hey, hold on.
Okay.
Iniisip mo yung parang what might, accidents might happen.
Yeah.
Iniisip ko kasi, uy, iwanan ko tong drawer na bukas, baka may kukunin si Iya para lang hindi na siya mag-effort.
Sa mga brief mo? Ha? Ganon?
Kuminsan.
May kukunin ako sa mga brief
Hindi ka
mo?
humihiram ng mga damit ko?
Wow.
Nung buntis ka?
Damit, hindi brief.
Oh, pareho lang naman yun
Sige,
eh.
wag mo na.
Sige na.
Tanggapin mo
Tanggapin ko na. Sorry.
Tanggapin
Okay.
mo na. You leave drawers open.
The door's open.
Okay, like, you know, at night,
At night.
there is splashes of
Of water?
yellow liquid on the toilet seat.
Hey, we have kids also that urinate.
Not in the middle of the night. Not in the middle
Wait.
of the night.
How do you know?
and
How do you know in the
how-
middle of the night? Right now, we don't live in the same room. And you don't use the
Now,
bathroom.
but when I was still there, love, in our room.
I told Kuya Roland I told the driver not to use the
Love, can
restroom
you
in the
just-
middle of the night. I'm just kidding.
Hindi, syempre for a girl, I mean, how annoying is it to sit on a wet toilet seat and not with just water.
But you know what I
with
did though? You know what I did though?
somebody's-
It was the best investment.
Yeah, you bought.
I bought like a 200 peso thing
A light.
that lights up the toilet bowl. So you don't have to switch on the
Yes.
bathroom lights. automatically may sensor and it's like 200 pesos. By the way, hindi kami sponsored nun, but it's such a great
Yes.
Christmas gift idea.
Yes.
So
but,
now we're talking about Christmas gift ideas.
But my question
just kidding.
is, with that light there, nakikita mo ba nabasa yung upuan? Napupunasan mo ba?
Nakikita ko yung toilet bowl.
At yung kulay ng
At
ihi
yung
ko para malaman ko kung
Hindi.
kulang ako sa tubig o hindi.
Ang maganda nun, nagpapalit-palit yung kulay ng ilaw. So hindi mo alam, oh no! Ano yan? Bakit? Dugo ba yan? Ay hindi, red light pala. Biglang, oh my God! Ang dami. Multivitamins ba yun? Parang residue ng vitamin C.
I'm so sorry
Anyway,
about my husband's kalokohan.
Pasensya.
But
Anyway,
ganito talaga siya.
yeah. So yeah.
Siyempre, kapag dinadaan na lang niya sa joke. But these are some of the things.
Yeah.
But love, I have to give you props.
Yes! May props. May props. Para lang art dep, may props.
I have to give you props, love, because, kunwari, I bought a towel rack. Kasi yung towel mo, parati mong hinahang, I know that there are people na thing nila to, na ayaw nilang hinahang yung towel nila sa mismong shower door.
Ooh, I love doing that.
See, Drew loves that. Ako naman, I hate it because I realized hindi nagda-dry masyado yung tuwalya mo, so nangangamoy siya.
That's why it smelled
So that's
funny.
why I had to buy a towel rack. A separate one for you. I actually have a double one, pero syempre, it's a little hard to have to squeeze into
Right.
towels. So I had to get a separate one.
That's why you bought that. You know what?
It took a
I'm
while.
learning so much.
It took a while for you
Okay.
kasi syempre, yung habit mo, isasampay mo agad dun sa,
Right, because-
sa glass door.
Right, because time is of the essence. And
At saka nasanay, dun ka na nasanay. But
Ah.
I think you've been making a conscious effort
Mm-hmm.
to hang it where it should be hung.
Right.
So that it will dry better.
Right. And you know what? Yes, I'm proud of that. Thank you so much for also pointing that out. But my question is, halos lahat ba ng lalaki katulad ko? Normally, mga babae parati yung malinis. Although,
May mga kilala ko mga
Pero
earthy na lalaki na
although-
sobrang malinis.
although yung isa sa mga best friend ko, like for example,
Si Negs.
si Drew.
Sorry.
Si Drew.
Drew.
Si Drew, sobrang malinis yan sa bahay. Sobrang OC sa kotse. Sobrang ganyan. So I guess it's, okay. I just answered my own question.
No, but love, you know what's really odd?
Ah.
So as clean as I am, as organized as I am here
Yeah.
at home, I guess clean in a sense because I as much as possible I like to organize things to keep things clean and in place.
Uh-huh.
Okay, hang on. How do I explain this? I like to keep things organized so that it's easier to clean. Kasi yun yung na-realize ko, it's hard to clean kapag maraming kalat.
Correct.
Because it's hard to get under all the little bits and pieces that are there. That's why I love I
Right.
have all these trays here and
You
there.
are so
it's
great
easier
with
to clean.
organizing stuff. I
But-
swear.
This is one thing I noticed about myself. And I'm sure I know that alam mo to.
Okay, you
But
love
obviously-
IKEA. I mean, not an ad.
But obviously,
Okay.
you weren't so bothered by it. Okay, this is my dirty habit. This was my dirty habit.
Okay, what's your dirty habit?
Isang beses lang ako maligo sa araw. This was my dirty habit.
Right.
And this was a habit that I brought with me from Australia.
Oh, you know what? Thanks for pointing that out.
And
Okay.
because of you, natuto akong maligo, not just in the morning, but also at night before going to sleep. Kasi
Yeah.
sabi ng nanay ko, anak, hindi ka ba nahihiya sa asawa mo? Mas malinis pa siya sa katawan kaysa sa'yo.
No,
Okay.
I know. Okay.
And even you would be like, you're not gonna take a shower? And I'm like,
No, that's not. It's so funny because it's funny when, like, for example, we give the kids a bath in the morning, and they're like, okay, we don't have to take a bath because mom said we took a bath already. I'm like, that's not how it is. That's not how it is. Okay, it's like, yeah, I brushed my teeth kanina, so I can eat and then just fall asleep. Anyway, this is like that's so funny because
Hindi,
A lot of-
naalala mo, di ba?
what?
You know, you remember that's how I used to be.
Super. And
And
sorry,
it changed when we got married kasi syempre we sleep in the same bed now. So nahiya na ako.
it's not naman that you said bad or anything. It's just that because it was me, my thing is, when I wake up, before training, I take a bath. After training, I take a bath again. Before sleeping, I take a bath. So
kaya pala hindi matuyo-tuyo yung tuwalya mo eh. Ilang beses ka naliligo sa isang araw eh.
There's nothing like... And I love my baths like super cold.
Yes.
Unlike you.
I like my bath super hot.
Super
but
hot.
now I end with cold. So there are some habits of yours that have rubbed off onto me. But let me explain kung bakit baka sabihin nila, grabe, ang baho siguro sa katawan mo.
No, that's not true.
Okay, so this is what happened. In Australia kasi, of course, it's not as humid as it is humid here.
Okay.
So feeling ko, in Australia, I could get away with just taking a bath once. I could get away with maybe 2 days of not even washing my hair in Australia.
What?
Yes. Dito, hindi mo magagawa yun.
Yeah.
Hindi mo
I
magagawa
love the smell of your anit though. At the end of the day, it
So
perks me
here-
up.
So here, that was something that was a habit that I changed.
Okay.
So sana naman na-appreciate mo.
I super duper appreciate. I mean, of course, these are the things na hindi natin pinag-uusapan at ginagawa natin because actions speak louder than words. and I think it's also it should be a good thing also that, you know, if they should also know na, oy, hindi porket naligo kayo ng umaga,
Yes.
hindi na kayo maliligo sa hapon. Lalo na kapag naligo kami sa umaga, tapos nun, nagtakbo-takbo sila, pawis-pawis. Papa, what? Naligo na ako kanina umaga.
But I already took a bath. May ganon. Okay, so ngayon, ikaw, love, I want to know, do you actually make a conscious effort to try change your habits aside from the hanging of the towel dun sa dapat?
Okay, the main objective...
Do you try? Or
yes,
is it like...
No. The main objective is... Okay, like...
Kasi yung nilinis ko na sa banyo, ang dami mo ng mga
ganun.
puting-ting na mga nandun. You have
ganun.
you have watches
See,
na
that's the
nakasabit
problem.
na.
See, the problem with flat surfaces, it's meant to be like it's meant to be used.
It's meant to be na malatagan.
Kailangan may pinapatungan ka dun sa mga flat surfaces na yun. Kaya nga, gagawin natin, naka-curve lahat ng mga tables natin para walang pwedeng ipatong. But no, I think the major objective or main objective for me is to try to be more conscious of what makes you happy.
Is it that? It's not because you want to be cleaner around the house?
Yeah, that's my problem. It's not innate.
It doesn't matter.
That's my problem. It's not innate for me to do those things because it's just not automatic, but I try to make it part of my habit. Like, for example, you with your time. You're trying. You're trying to be early and on time.
This is one of my bad habits.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you're trying because nga, you want to be more conscious of the time.
Kasi natatakot akong mapagalitan mo.
Hindi naman.
Ayun ako.
But it's just so
Kasi
natural.
bad vibe, you don't want to... This is my happy energy. You do not want to poison this with any negativity.
No,
that negativity is when I'm late or... Yes.
It's so punctual. Anyway, so you're also trying.
Yeah.
But it's just so natural for you to take your time. And time is not there.
Okay, wait lang. Okay, wait.
Tama ba?
Wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Ding, ding, ding. Round 2.
Okay, this is one thing that really ticks me off. And
Ooh.
sometimes it's like, here he is wanting me to be on time. Pero hindi niya i-check yung mga ganitong bagay, hindi niya ayusin yung mga gamit ng mga bata, hindi niya gagawin ito. So, syempre, dagdag yun sa oras ko. Kaya, hahaba yung oras ko, leading to, malilate ako.
Although, I have to say lang sometimes.
Tapos, wait.
Sometimes,
Is
wait lang.
Is this a guy thing?
Wait, who are you talking to? We're talking to one another. We're not talking to them.
No, syempre, because
I'm just kidding.
listen.
Yes, I'm just kidding.
Is it a guy thing na mauuna sila sa kotse?
Yes, it's a guy thing. It's a statement. It's a statement.
Because
Like,
I know I have a friend. I have friends na ganyan din yung mga asawa na,
it's a statement.
mauna na ako sa kotse. And imbis na parang,
Yeah.
Oo, nasa kotse. Tapos ako yung may iwan dito. I have to check everything. Tapos,
No.
tapos yung added pressure na nag-aantay sa kotse yung asawa mo.
Although I have to say, your personality also, sometimes you
That's true.
overthink.
And sometimes I can't put it aside
No,
for another
sometimes,
time. I need to deal with it.
No, sometimes you
then.
overthink. Sometimes like, baka kailangan ko ito dalhin. Kailangan ko rin ito dalhin. Kailangan ko ito dalhin. And you'd think na parang sana ginawa na niya yun. Pero ako naman, I don't wanna overthink. Parang sometimes, like sabihin mo sa akin, nagdala ka ba ng tubig?
Alcohol at
wipes. Hindi mo na kailangan yan. Okay, may alcohol. See? Kanya-kanya yan eh. Uy, hindi na transmissible yung COVID.
Sabi ni Drew
through
sa akin.
services,
Okay,
okay?
wait. Okay, guys.
Okay.
That's Drew. I said,
Teka, sabi ng CDC, di ba?
I said, love, do you have alcohol and wipes? Do you have water? Okay, water. Okay, kailangan yun.
Sa restaurant.
We can just buy there. Okay,
buy there.
alcohol wipes. Kailangan pa ba yun? Oh my goodness, nung sinabi mo yun sa akin, sabi ko, wow, nasa panahon pa rin tayo ng COVID. Kailangan mo pa rin yun.
Hindi na mo na kailangan. Alam mo bakit?
Okay.
Alam mo bakit? Dahil sandamakmak na wipes na sa kotse ko. Okay? Yun yung point ko. Sandamakmak na bote ng alcohol na sa kotse ko. Kaya nga, hindi na natin kailangan. Gets?
You do not know that.
I know that.
You do not.
I know that. I know that. Of course I know that. Because it's my car. Of course I know that.
Okay.
And then you think I don't carry any wipes. Anyway, let's finish this. Round 3.
Let's finish this dirty business.
Let's finish this dirty business. But okay.
Have any of these been such a huge problem for the two of us? Obviously for you, no.
Nothing major.
Ako, there have been times where I really have to tell you, na love,
Which is good thing. Which is also a good thing.
please naman close the drawer.
Right.
Because the kids might run into that.
Tama.
Love, when you see that the floor is wet in the banyo, can you please try to wipe it naman? Just not leave it there because I'm gonna slip on that, lalo na nung time na buntis ako.
Correct.
There have been times that I couldn't just let it go. I really would need to tell you.
Alright, so ginamit na niya yung buntis card and I am just dead. I'm just like,
The most
I'm gonna
irresponsible,
bury myself on the
uncaring
ground.
husband.
No, but it's a good thing for listeners out there. It's always a good thing to be I guess open and you tell this to your partner as frequent as possible because
In the
sometimes
nicest way
and
possible?
try to be because you never know, you just might explode and cause another multiverse explosion that you might not return from. But yeah, like what we keep on saying, like what we keep on pretty much reiterating or explaining or telling you guys, communication is key. If ever you do feel there's something that's so uncomfortable that he or she did, find that better time as soon as possible to tell him or her how you feel, what you feel.
Yes.
So,
Love, katuwaan lang. Ano pa ba yung mga ibang dirty habits mo?
ako ulit. Nakanto ako.
Wala ka bang naalala? You didn't think about I can think of many things that I think many people would probably find disgusting, but I do it. Like, kunwari, if I will reuse and recycle a shirt that I've already worn on a day.
No,
I
no,
will
no,
use-
no, I cannot.
Oh,
See,
I will-
personal hide. See, iba
Watch
yung...
me, tomorrow, suot ko pa rin to.
So, ako for me, kasi
Ganun ako.
ako for me,
Hygiene.
hygiene eh. You know me, I know, it's so ironic, it's so conflicting, na parang, yeah, I hang stuff around, but me, I need to be clean.
Ako nang...
Without wipes, without alcohol. But
Ako, nag-uulit ako ng shirt, nag-uulit ako ng even socks, nag-uulit ako ng socks. And for me, I do this because I feel like...
we own a sock company, for God's sakes. Come on! We're Vamos.com, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's the first plug. I can't believe it. Napasa ko.
I feel like it can't possibly be that dirty. Makakadagdag lang siya sa labahan. iniisip ko,
Tama naman.
ayoko makadagdag sa
Sa
trabaho
trabaho
ng
nila.
mga ate dito kasi marami na silang inaasikaso. So,
Alam mo-
ayoko makadagdag.
Kung minsan naisip ko din
Kasi
yun.
kung mauulit, kung magagamit ko pa siya, lalo na kunwari, 24 oras, I will, the moment I get to 24 oras, I change into my outfit for the show, and then I change back into my into my whatever clothes. I get home, and then I'm going to take a bath to go to sleep. So, I just wore it for how long? Hindi naman ako pinawisan.
That's different
So,
naman.
gagamitin ko pa rin siya
That's
the next day.
acceptable. That's very, very acceptable. But the socks, I don't know, dude. Like, the socks, tapos nun, ginamit mo na for training, I don't know, dude. What's up?
Not naman, like, not naman for training.
Not for training.
Or depending on what kind of training.
What? You used it now for
See?
training.
Are you gonna divorce me?
I'm just kidding. Let's end
Maybe
this.
that's why my feet are like this and your feet are like that. Maybe that's good for my feet.
It is. It could be good for your
It's
feet.
keeping a good pH balance in my skin.
You know what? We are.
Maybe you should try the same. Baka
You know, it's a good thing that we're just grounded. We're grounded. And we'll end that podcast. We'll end the episode with that.
Okay, yes.
so-
Sige, yes, let's end it there so that you guys will be grossed out with me. Wonderful.
So, if you want to leave any comment, if you want to
Share your dirty habits.
share your dirty habits, check out our social media pages.
Facebook,
We have Facebook, and we have
Instagram,
Life with the Arellanos _pod.
I think.
I think.
We're hopeless.
I think we're
Basta.
so hopeless.
Okay.
But anyway, catch you guys later. I love you.
I love you, Ben.
You smell good
For now.
for now.